Hello and welcome to this tutorial of stitch forming cycle. In this video I'm going to explain the stitch formation in a Lockstitch sewing machine. First of all, the important parts of a stitch forming cycle. We'll start from the top. You can see here the thread take up lever here, whose job is basically to supply the enough amount of sewing thread during the stitch formation. And then we have the needle, whose job is to penetrate into the sewing material. And then beneath the needle we have the presser foot, whose basically job is to press the sewing material against the feed dogs, which is just beneath. And then beneath the stitch plate we have a hook. The hook is essentially such kind of part that you can see here, which has a small bobbin case. In this bobbin case the lower thread is saved, and this hook basically rotates. Its main job is when the needle thread comes down and the needle forms a loop of the needle thread, the hook engages with that loop and takes around the needle thread loop around this small bobbin case, which is housed inside, and completes the stitch. So I will start how the stitch formation has starts. So basically it starts when the needle is at its uppermost position and it starts to move downward. And you can see that as the needle moves down into the sewing material like this, the thread take up lever is still up. So this means the thread supply has not been supplied for this specific stitch formation cycle. So the needle goes further down and until it arrives its lowermost position at this point. And now you notice that where the position of thread take up lever is. So it has started providing thread supply for the stitch formation. And now if I just keep on moving, and then comes a point where when the needle starts to move upward, that's the moment when the needle thread loop is formed and that hook takes this loop of the needle thread and takes it around. So now the next step is that the thread take up lever will keep supplying that needle thread like this, so that it can loop around this small bobbin case. And now you notice that the thread take up lever is going down, but the needle has started moving up. So this is the time, and you can also notice that the thread is still going down through this sewing material. And as the needle leaves this sewing material, the feed dog, you will notice it will come above the stitch plate and engage with the lower surface of sewing material and move the sewing material for a stitch formation like this. And you notice that once this is complete, the thread take up lever also goes up and the needle has arrived its uppermost position. So this is a one stitch formation cycle. It takes 360 degrees. And that's how a stitch is formed in a Lockstitch sewing machine. Thank you very much.